So this is a random video. Maybe I'll get to make more videos like this. I don't know. But I wanted to talk about underrepresented professions. And I'm talking about this in the context of where I come from, Nigeria, and also what I've gotten to experience living in the Netherlands for 2 years. I can say 2 years now, right? Yeah. I grew up in an African family or in an African environment, or let me say a Nigerian environment, where there were certain professions or career paths that you couldn't think of taking as a kid. Your parents are not going to let you do that. You want to be a fashion designer. Huh? Who who is a fashion designer? You want to be a carpenter. What are you trying to do? Are you thinking straight? Are you all right? Talk to me. There are certain career paths that you couldn't just think of. For some parents, there were probably negative reasons why they had such opinions. But when you think about things from another perspective, some parents also had good intentions. And that's because some of these career paths are so underrepresented in the sense that they have this kind of underestimation in the environment. I'm not sure if that's the best word. They're undervalued. Yes, they're undervalued. So you see two people, one person is a lawyer and the other person is a carpenter. This person is going to get more respect in the society, is going to get more recognition, and this person is also going to get more salary compared to this carpenter, no matter how good this carpenter is at their job. So yeah, growing up in an African, sorry, I'm trying not to use Africa because I haven't been to a lot of places in Africa, but growing up in a Nigerian home, when they ask what you want to be when you grow up, you have to say things like, I want to be an engineer, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a pilot. I'm trying to think of the big names. Anyways, there were certain professions you just had to say. So even if you didn't have passion in these things, you just have to do them well because of your parents and also because of the environment. Some parents had good intentions because they knew that if you take certain career paths, you won't be able to get a lot of money, a lot of salary, you won't get a lot of recognition. People are going to belittle you. Now, I grew up with this mentality. I mean, for me, growing up, I said I wanted to be a computer engineer. So my parents sided with that. Well, it sounded really nice. Coming to the Netherlands and living here for 2 years, I can see how some of these professions that didn't really make sense in the Nigerian context where I came from makes a lot of sense here. Of course, not all professions get the same salary or wages, depending on the different economic situations in different countries. One profession might be more than the other. So I'm not even talking about the pay here, but I'm talking more about the fact that you see people have passion for something and they can go ahead to do that thing without being looked down on by the environment. You see somebody say, I'm passionate about, making clothes, fashion design. And because they're passionate about it, and not just that, even the environment senses some form of value from what these people produce. You'd see somebody say, I'm passionate about making coffee, I love the different beverages and all this stuff. By the way, this video is based on my experience. So maybe if you have some other experience, you can let me know in the comments. They are passionate about making coffee. The environment or the society also sees a lot of value in coffee, so they are not going to think of you like, oh, because you're making coffee, then we are not going to recognize you or something. You're still going to be recognized. In fact, you hear people talking about how this brand is the best coffee, whatever, or this person knows how to make so much coffee, and that's what that person is known for. So it's not just the fact that they're passionate about that thing, but the society also recognizes such people in their own domain. When I first came here, there were certain people I looked at and I saw the kind of jobs that they were doing. And of course, with my Nigerian mentality, I was like, are you just doing this, like for now to make ends meet? Or is this really what you want to do, like forever? I mean, I didn't ask them this, but in my head, it just didn't make sense that this was a career path that you wanted to follow. For me, I just couldn't really understand that people were willing to settle for certain career paths when there are better career paths out there. But of course, I've been here 2 years and have seen different interesting roles. Some people work in sustainability, some people work in environmental, one thing or the other. I'm just giving these examples as professions that where I'm coming from in Nigeria would be so underrepresented. So people working in fashion design, I already gave an example of coffee, working in these different small, again, from where I'm coming from, all these small roles, they are doing these things because they find passion in it. Of course, this may not be the case for everybody, but not just the fact that they find passion in it, but also because they are still recognized. Of course, these are different domains: engineering, fashion design, in different domains. This domain is making impact in different ways. This domain is also making impact in different ways. And this has been an interesting learning journey for me, because in Nigeria, most of the things we study in the university are not things we're passionate about. Well, it's two things. Either the school doesn't even give you what you want to study, maybe they give you something else, or your parents don't let you study what you want to study. So you could be so passionate about being a footballer, but your parents, oh my God, they're not going to let you. They're not going to let you. They were just certain passions you couldn't follow because of the environment and your parents and a lot of factors. But coming here, you see professions that you would feel are small, but they are impactful in their own ways. I'm making I'm making this video just to kind of give you an idea of how things can be in different countries. This is not just for the Netherlands. It might be the same story in some other country. But if there is a passion that you're trying to pursue and you feel like it's not a worthy passion, wherever your country is, be it Nigeria or whatever, I would recommend that you try to look outside your country. It could be somewhere else in Africa. I'm not trying to sound like it's easy to go to these countries. Of course, it's difficult. Sometimes it requires a lot of finances. But just before you give up on that passion, try to research and see where that passion might actually mean something in a different country, because that might just be the case. I hope this video helps, and let me know if you'd like to see me making such kind of videos. I'm trying to share more stories from the Netherlands. Now, if you have seen my studies in the Netherlands series, we have been interviewing different people studying or have studied in the Netherlands. I don't know if you have seen that yet, but I'm trying to share more stories. So if you'd like to see also random videos like this, no much preparation, just me speaking, let me know in the comments. I have a lot of things I've learned in the Netherlands. Again, if you enjoy such videos like this, please subscribe. And even after doing videos for how many years, it still feels so hard to end my videos. But anyways, bye.